Alright, got a lot to go over this week. My notes are getting longer and longer every time. This is almost 2 pages. I realized that I realized that the structure of these videos is changing over time from something that was supposed to be a very short, what am I doing this week? What did I do this week? To me just ranting about dumb shit and about the games that I played uh, based on these notes that I made. But you know what? I'm keeping it like this. I like this better. It's more what I like. So I'm gonna start with this funky Griffland shit that happened. No idea what the fuck I did to do this. Maybe I'm bad at Grifflands. I don't know, but it was pretty cool. Alright, starting from shortest to longest, I played a lot of Dicey Dungeons, gave it a shot, it's on Game Pass, decided to resubscribe for mainly Forza. But I saw a couple games I wanted on there, and Dicey Dungeons was one. I thought it was quite a neat idea for a game. It's about like, it's kind of like a roguelike deck builder, except you roll dice, and you have these equipment that have various effects depending on the number of the dice that you put on them. I thought it was really cool. I didn't really see the point of seeing enemy moves whenever I could because it's completely fucking random what they're gonna do. Like I don't know what dice they're gonna roll, but I know what they can use those dice on. There's a lot more RNG involved in this game than other roguelikes. And I also didn't seem to be a way to check my character's abilities, which was annoying because some of them play wildly different from each other. So I wish they would implement some sort of way to see. The inventor was really neat. I'm going to talk about specific characters, just a few. But it was really confusing at first, especially since I didn't know what the character's ability was. Essentially, they sacrificed their equipment after every fucking battle to make this temp equipment that you can only use in the next battle, and then you have to sacrifice another piece of equipment. It was really, really, really annoying. But I somehow managed to cobble my way together to a win. It was weird. It was weird. I can see how someone would really like the added excitement of the randomness. For me, it was neat, but probably won't ever play the character again. Well, until they're the last ones. And so far, I've after that week, I've beaten the first episode of the first 4 characters. And all of them were pretty fun, but the 5th one, the witch, I find her extremely confusing. I know she's difficulty-wise the most difficult out of them all, according to the game, but like I understand her mechanics. I just feel like none of her cards are all that great. Like there are some really good ones, but you have to like RNG into them. Like, most of the ones she has, I feel like just aren't very good, and I don't really see how all of her abilities work together all that well. But anyway, that was Dicey Dungeons. It was fun. I'd recommend it if you have Game Pass, or just see it on sale. All right.
Yeah. How do you like it, bitch?
All right. Forza Horizon 5. I did not expect to play this game at all. I didn't play any of the previous games. The last arcade racer I played was Need for Speed Most Wanted, the 2012 release on my PlayStation Vita, and I enjoyed the hell out of that, but that was 8 years ago, last time I played it. But holy fuck, this game is good. This game is really good. It's really fun. I didn't realize until I played it just how much I was subconsciously craving another arcade racer. Like, this game is unrealistic as fuck, but it's fun as fuck. It is really, really fun. Once I got past the awful introduction I had, where my game ran at an incredibly inconsistent frame rate, but I fixed it by just turning off VSync, and after that, the game ran beautifully. Like, wow. A 2K ultra settings at minimum 60 FPS on my RX 5700. And the game looks really good for that frame rate, especially on my card. Although I'm a little annoyed that there isn't a functioning FPS cap in the game, because I think the game runs a little too well at times, and I would like to not have my GPU running full fucking throttle 24/7, but it's weird. Yeah, this game is a lot more enjoyable than I expected. I'm a huge fan of the off-road racing in this game. I think it's incredibly fun. Like the cars control so well off-road. It's just so much fun. Oh my god. Also, this game probably has one of the coolest openings to any game ever. First 30 minutes of this game, I was hooked. I don't even. Oh yeah, I have this clip of a barely winning.
You eat my dick!
And stuff like that just makes the game fun. Makes all racing games fun. But when there's no blue shell to cuck you out of the finish line at the last moment, instead you just very expertly race your way past the opponent just to barely win. It's really fun. God damn. Really, really gets me going. Also, you know what doesn't get me going? They keep saying my fucking name, and it was weird because I didn't know it was coming. But keep saying my fucking name. God.
Hey, Gregory. Hey, Gregory. Okay, Gregory.
Please give it up for Gregory!
Alright, Genshin Impact. Of course, every week you gotta
sounds
have some
fucking
Genshin
terrible.
Impact in your life or you're not being fulfilled.
Oh.
I hopefully don't have much to say on this topic because I think I got my Genshin complaining out last week. I still don't like the events in this game. Yeah, Phase 3 of the Shadow of the Ancients event was fucking bad. That fight was unfun. Completely unfun. I mean, at least it's a combat. Unlike some events, it's fighting, which is playing to the game's strengths. But that fight was incredibly tedious and messy. Having to manage all three of those pylons while still being forced to use a shitty Electro character, and then having to defend all three against these enemies, against a fucking Ruin Grader that you can't CC or anything, so it just goes to a pylon and just fucking mauls it to half health. You're like, okay, I guess it'll die then. I mean, it didn't, because this game gives its defense targets stupid health pools to the point where it's impossible to fail, even if Ruin Grader does hit it a shitload of the time. But, you know, it's a Ruin Grader. It does whatever the fuck it wants. You can't stop it. They didn't give you a way to stop it. It just goes. Yeah, I mean, fuck the achievements for that one. I don't care about the Primo Gems. I'm not doing that one. I'm sorry. It's just, I can't deal with these tedious, sloppily put together combat events. just events in general. Most of the events in this game are incredibly sloppy. But then there's another event that also feels not necessarily sloppy. It's this weird gardening event where you just talk to a person, get seeds, plant them, wait 10 minutes, and then there you go. Here's some fucking Freemo gems. It's clearly just a Freemo gem event. Not only is it an event to give you Freemo gems, it almost entirely exists in the game to give you Freemo gems, but it's clearly an event that exists so that MiHoYo can say that there is constantly events going on, which I think is a bit immoral, but you know what, it's just an event. It's not like they're changing the game in any drastic way or anything. It's just a no hassle event. With this nice little decoration cherry on top for the people who actually like their Serenity Pot. I don't mess with my Serenity Pot. I got it enough to get all the free shit every week, but I don't really care myself. But you know what? If you like it, that's fine. You probably will like the little pots of flowers you can put together for this event. Oh, and to end it off, why the fuck does this goddamn enemy have to use his gap closer every goddamn time I see him, even though I'm watching him? Stop making me chase after you with this stupid fucking attack that doesn't even hit me most of the time. Fuck! Alright, to end it off, Guild Wars 2. Of course, you gotta play some Guild Wars 2. An actual good game that I gotta play every week. Well, wanna play every week. I finally got the 10,000 achievement points. After doing some the Skyscale Rider achievements, wow, and 400 free gems, you know, that I'm probably just gonna convert to money and make Ascended Armor with, because I still don't have full Berserker Ascended Armor. Speaking of achievements, they're hard, and there's a lot of them. I started doing roller beetle racing, and then this shit happened. I hate my life. Wow, wow. So yeah, they're fun. Other than the wonky physics sometimes. And also, speaking of achievements, since it's basically this entire game, I really like how the Daily Living World Season 3 and 4 kind of lets you do achievements from Season 3 and 4 areas without having a daily for each region. It just rotates between regions, which means that players doing dailies won't be spread out across all the maps. It'll be one map. I managed to get a ton of bounties in some of the Season 4 maps and some achievements in Sandswept Isles that I didn't get done before because I just didn't play much during Season 4. Yeah, also more achievements. I've been fighting the Bloodstone Crazed Beasts to, you know, I've been achievement hunting, so. And I didn't know that they just spawn right fucking on top of you when you're doing them. Thank God, seemingly everyone on the map came by to help me afterward. So that's cool. Just started doing Grofmar Valley as well. I'm really sad that I didn't play the Icebird Saga when it came out, because I'm doing a lot of the Icebird Saga maps. And Grofmar Valley is really cool. Like, I really like Grofmar Valley. I did the Effigy event, and it's just kind of like fun. It was like a fun interlude between expansion, well, between seasons, not expansions. And that's a really cool map. I really like it. Did some weird tree puzzle to ask some weird tree puzzle in Grofmar Valley to access this pesky point of interest that was hiding. Because apparently I'd never map completed Grofmar Valley before. That was my first time.
Good to see you,
yeah, I guess I didn't really do that at all for any of Season 5 maps. Even some Season 4 maps towards the end, I just kind of stopped. Yeah, apparently I did a Fireheart Rise event that was kind of dumb and cool and weird. You know, I'm not entirely sure where this note came from, or what it's referring to. Yeah. Okay.
Bring an end to the fires at Atrox Castrum.
Groot will go. Groot will fight.
Now that's how you inspire a Grawl tribe.
Okay. Well, speaking of the Bloodstone Crazed Beasts, I had 3 of them done accidentally, just from being there, I guess. And then I did the Arctodus. The one that spawned on top of me, and then this fucking shark, I couldn't get shark killed! Every single time I'd go to a map, either the shark has already been killed, or no one wants to kill it. It was insane. I finally got it done, and holy hell, that thing is bullshit difficult.
What is that
actual
move?
Bullshit difficult. What were they thinking with that enemy? Holy crap. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, like who does...
Yeah. Easy Dive Master achievement. Huh. I think I need to start organizing my notes better. I don't know what that's referring to either. Okay. Made it. Made it. Ah, but this next one, more achievements because it's basically the entire game right now. I never got Princess before, and I realized after looking at my bank and seeing how I had like 50 Dragonite ore ingots that I really needed something to use that Dragonite ore because it kept taking up bank space, and I didn't realize that doing that fairly tedious carcass shooting achievement in Lion's Arch is how you got something that does exactly that. Unfortunately, I had to do that fucking Wainwright, that revenge jumping puzzle to do it, and that was annoying. But I did get an event done eventually. Now I have Princess, so that's cool. Last thing, the Forging Steel and Fire return. That's been happening. That happened. It's switched to Graph Mart. No, it switched to Drizzle Coast now. But wow, the Steel and Fire stuff was actually really fun. I do remember I had to do it for the story one time, but I didn't remember anything from the Steel and Fire. But honestly, it was actually pretty fun the first couple times I've done it now. Like wow, it's cool. Like I'm ashamed that I never did it, but again, it was during that time period where I just wasn't really into the game, so that's disappointing. I really wish there's a lot of stuff in this game that I really wish I was there for, because I feel like the player base, it's more fun when like everyone around is just trying to figure shit out with you. And it's just a clusterfuck of everyone doing every achievement, but no one really knows entirely what to do for some of them. Hold up. I actually managed to get into a lobby of the Twisted Marionette with 18 people. That is almost half of the amount needed. That is the highest amount I've ever seen. I can't believe I almost forgot. But yeah, that was my week, really. Guild Wars 2. Go follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I swear I'll stream someday. I streamed recently. After like a month and a half long break, I did stream. Yeah, there's proof. There's proof on my Twitch channel of a live stream that happened. So, that's cool. Anyway, bye-bye. I'm gonna go use my brand new air fryer to make some chicken nuggets.